No, I know. I know. Aaron's reminding what the Downton Abbey thing is. Okay, fine. I was drunk in New York. And
Shaw.
Aaron was trying to watch Downton Abbey on a laptop next to me in bed. I woke up because she ordered a bagel from and let's not get distracted by my pronunciation. She ordered bagels from room service, and I could smell the sesame, and I woke up, and then I was like, I guess I was annoying her, and she was trying to watch Downton Abbey, so I kept going like, oh, good day, governor, oh, like under my breath, and she was trying to listen with earbuds, and then she would be like, because I'm not like one of those jokers where I'm like doing shit and then saying like what, but I was so drunk, I just started it was weird for the first time in our 1.5 to 2 year relationship, whatever it is, who knows what color her eyes are. For the first time ever, I was just being like a fratty douche. Like I just kept on. I was just like locking eyes. Aaron, I swear to God, I'm not doing that. Like it's just British people talking. What do you think I'm doing? You think? And then she put her earbuds back and she said, "You're being fucking weird." And then I go like, "Oh, Governor Charlie, go to sweep the chimney," and she'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I did it for like 20 minutes, and I was like, "Aaron, I swear to God, I am not. Look at me. I love you. I'm not doing that." And she's like, "I don't understand this bit." I'm like, "That's because it's not a bit." And she's like, "Okay, then you're having a stroke." And I was like, "If you think that there's something wrong with me because you think that I'm speaking British talk without moving my lips at all, which would be a huge feat, and you should give me a medal."
Have you ever gone down so far that you just don't want to bust that it's a joke? Because
she was like so disappointed in me because she's funnier than me a little bit, and so it's like I was like, well, fuck her, then it'll be the longest joke, if not the funniest. And she goes, then you have brain damage, and I'm like, if it's the choice between that and that, fine. And she's like, okay, then I'm calling 911. And I'm like, if you really want to call it, and she dialed the 9 and the 1. I was like, all right, what the fuck? She was my joke was so bad, she called the hospital on me. They were gonna have me arrested. She wouldn't, before she would believe it, she was just gonna have me thrown in jail or a hospital.
I was moving, so I canceled the service on my TV, but I said, I'm moving in 2 weeks, will you cut it off? And I had to explain that I didn't want that service anymore, and they get really, they won't let you drop their service. And I said, well, I'm doing an experiment, I'm not watching television for a year, which worked really well. So then we both sit down to watch a program that we were all excited about, and the TV goes, shoo. They had turned it off 2 weeks premature. I don't know if it was aggressive or what. Call them up, explain it to them. They say, and my wife's explaining to him, look, he's not moving, he's moving in 2 weeks, can you turn it off then? And the guy goes, I need to talk to the homeowner, the apartment guy, or whatever my title, but so she
the Lord.
So she hands me the phone, and I go, I don't know this woman. Don't turn off my TV. She does things like this to me all the time. If you know my wife, the anger at that moment... I forgot the part that she was on hold for like 35 minutes and kept getting switched to different departments, and she was all ready to kill. And then I go, I don't know who she is. She does this all.
So you're saying don't turn my TV back on?
Yeah, just keep it.
Yeah. So, I just saw a different freeway rep. You're like,
I really like.
This will be better than TV.
I just looked at her and I said, before you say anything, I need to remember this face, because this is the face I'm gonna see before I die. But yeah, sometimes you go down the hole, and
how seriously do you think your wife's
English accent is Mary Poppins? Hello, Governor. You need your chimney swept? Hello, Mary Poppins.
Do you think your wife might kill you ever?
Well, I am going to really flip people out, because I am a gun owner. And people go, well, you know that you're not going to stop a burglary, and I don't have any delusions that I'm going to. But they go, but the likelihood of someone in your family killing you is very great, which is a true statistic. And I go, look, one way or another, I know that's the last face I'm going to see.
better it be an instrument designed to take me out fast.
Yeah.
Like a knitting needle. Well, that's sexist. My knitting needle.
Hey, men knit. Alex Karrasch used to knit.
I'm constantly telling Erin, but
do you think
that she's
Erin
gonna kill me.
you?
I love her so much, and but I have never had more like I'm so mean in fights, and she gets so like we're so equally stubborn. We just get these fights that no one else would get into because they just like all it is just like she'll imply that I did something wrong, or imply that I hurt her feelings in some way, and instead of just going like sorry about that, whatever, like which wouldn't even be arguably that altruistic. It would just be a person lazy enough to just not want to fucking. I always go like, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? Shut up. You did something worse on Wednesday. and then instead of her going like I go out with a dipshit. He's a fucking baby. I'll never get this 48 minutes of my life back if I go down this road. She goes like, no, Wednesday was a different thing. I'm fucking, and we just fucking start. And we're awful, and but I can't live without her. So I know I'm gonna, you're not supposed to say I'm gonna marry somebody until you whatever. But I'm saying I know that I'm gonna, she's the one for me. But I think that means I'm going to die by murder.
That was the sweetest story about homicide. I'm actually touched, and you're trying to explain that.
I'm saying that
your future
if I thought it was possible to dump Erin, maybe the prostate cancer would be a higher candidate for my death.
We're just an episode of Snapped waiting to happen. I don't know. Your audience isn't a big Oxygen audience. But Snapped is a show where it's only about a woman that kills their spouse.
And it's kind of like blaxploitation movies. It's like, wait, who made this and who is it for and what? Who am I rooting for?
I love that show because it's clean storytelling. They meet, something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Bitch gets a knife. That's really what they should call that show. Bitch gets a knife, because it always starts off, they met in high school. They were the perfect couple. I go, oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah, and then they go, when we return to Snapped, Kira snaps. And then they go to dog food commercial.
Maybe I should just edit that together. That part.